What's up everyone? In today's video, I'm going to discuss how you can grow your Instagram account in 2019, even after all of the Instagram algorithm updates that have happened throughout this year. Let's get straight into it. To keep things really simple and straightforward, I've organized this video into 3 topics with a bonus 4th tip on how you can grow your Instagram account even with all of these algorithm updates that have been happening over the past several months in 2019. Before we get into these tips, I'd like to preface this video by saying that you need to do your competitive research. You need to go within the Instagram app, within your niche, and research people that are very similar to you, similar type of content, or people that you'd like to emulate. Basically meaning people that you would like to follow the style or approach that they're using on their Instagram profile, because they're going to be a really good reference point for you. With this competitor research, you're going to check the content style, if their posts are going viral. You're going to check their engagement. You can even check the percentage levels of their engagement, and you're also going to check the hashtags they're using. Now that you've done all that, we're going to get into some of these tips on how you can grow your Instagram account. Before I get into some of these Instagram tips, I'd like to take a moment to encourage you to download the link in the description below. It's a free PDF guide, entirely free, and it's going to give you some tips and suggestions that you can use in conjunction with the stuff I'm suggesting in this video, and it's going to really elaborate on what I'm discussing at the tail end of this video with regards to engagement group stuff. So stay with me till the end of this video, but take a moment just to download that PDF and hit the thumbs up button. The first tip relates to hashtags, exactly what I mentioned moments ago. You want to do your research, find the most appropriate hashtags for your content, for your page, and you want to utilize those regularly and rotate them regularly as well. Don't always use the same hashtags on every single post. You know, I get a lot of people that message me, they want to grow on Instagram, their account is stagnant, it's stalled, and they're wondering why. I go to their page, I check their hashtag use, because this is a very base, this is like step 1. And I check their hashtags, I see they're not using very good hashtags. They're using ones that have, like their account is under 5,000 followers, they're using hashtags that have 5 million plus usage, and the hashtags are not relevant at all to their post. For example, if you're posting a selfie photo of yourself, you don't necessarily have to use the hashtag selfie, because that has tens of millions of uses. You can use hashtag selfiegram, a little bit shorter. You can hashtag selfie with 2 E's, which is a slight misspelling, but again, a lot of uses to it. Or you can even do selfies with an S, plural, slightly less use. You can even tag selfie Saturday, selfie Sunday. These are all really good hashtags with less use, and you're going to rank for those more likely than you would if you're to target something that's very competitive like selfie and expect to rank and explore. A really good general rule, you want to use between 25 to 30 hashtags per post, and you don't always want to use the same ones on every single post. I suggest you make a notepad or a Word document, and you want to categorize the hashtags you're going to be using regularly on your page, and I suggest putting over 100 hashtags into this document and categorize them with headings. That way you know exactly which ones you're going to use. So for example, you want to categorize ones that have over 1 million use, ones that have over 500,000 use, ones that are below 50,000 use, and then that way you can mix and match those in between your posts. If you have a small account that's under 10,000 followers, the bulk of your hashtags should be under 50,000 use. So you're going to have around 10 to 15 hashtags that are below 50,000 use. You're going to have another 10 hashtags that are between 100,000 to 500,000, and then you maybe want to try a few, maybe 2, 3, or 4 that are over 1 million use, because those are going to be your very aggressive and competitive tags. Most likely you're not going to rank for those, but you will rank for your other smaller hashtags. And when you do rank for the smaller ones, Instagram's algorithm will detect the fact that your post is doing well on these hashtags, and it's going to start to improve them on the more competitive ones, which is going to drive the growth of your account and the amount of followers you actually receive from your content. Tip number 2, post frequency. This is another issue I see when people are complaining to me that their account is not growing. I check their page, I see they're only posting maybe once a day, maybe even twice a week. If you want to grow on Instagram, you can't just throw up 1 post a day or 2 posts a week and expect to grow unless you're a major famous celebrity or something. Think of Instagram, your page is like a pebble, and you're throwing this pebble into the ocean. It's going to get lost. There are 1 billion active users approximately on Instagram, And if you create a page, you really need to have content frequency, post frequency, to get the most traffic to your page on a regular basis. This improves your page quality score, and it ranks your page better overall. Not just individual content posts, but your total page receives more traffic, which is better for your profile. The people that I see growing a lot, and when I've actually tested this with clients, I noticed that between 1 to 3 posts a day works really well, preferably 3 posts a day, every 6 to 8 hours or so. A lot of people are even going 6 posts a day, and they're being extremely aggressive with the approach. What you can do if you're posting between 3 to 6 times a day, you don't necessarily have to keep all of those posts, but here's the purpose of it. 1, you're able to do your case studies on your own page and see what's successful, what's working, what's ranking well, and you can archive the ones that are not ranking well, and then just simply reproduce the ones that are. So you know that this particular content style is performing extremely well out of the 6 posts you made. Maybe one of them is doing like fabulous. So now you know that that post does really well, and you're going to use that style again later and slowly incorporate that into your overall content strategy. And you can continue to do that with multiple different posts that you see are performing extremely well. And that's the benefit of post frequency, not just increasing traffic to your profile, but also doing your case studies and research to determine what posts are going to perform best for you. Number 3, now that we've covered hashtags and post frequency, I'd like to cover the actual content itself and the caption. These are both very important because the caption, you basically want to draw the reader in to read your entire caption. Instagram is a very visual platform in terms of high quality images and video, but a lot of people do like to read lengthy captions and ones that add value. So your content image should be adding value to the reader, to the onlooker, but your caption itself should also add value. So I encourage you not just to leave blank captions with a ton of hashtags, but actually put something in there that's relevant to your post and that's going to encourage people to save your post. Something that drives the ranking of your post is if your likes are matching the amount of saves you have on the post, you know that you're adding a lot of value to people because they're not just liking, they're liking and then immediately saving. And Instagram recognizes this as well. Their algorithm detects this and it ranks your post very quickly if that happens. Something else to consider is on the first 2 lines of your caption, you want to put follow your account, because a lot of people are not very savvy with Instagram as well, so they won't know exactly how to follow your account. But if you make it nice and clear in the initial 2 lines of the caption, you can say something really witty, and on the second line, follow your account, and you're most likely going to convert a lot more followers on that particular post if you do this. One more really quick tip for you if you want to grow quickly: find other people within your niche and DM them on Instagram. So do some actual networking with people and offer to exchange story shoutouts with them or feed post shoutouts. A lot of people aren't willing to do feed posts because of the main page of your profile and you don't want to show someone else's content, but the story posts are only 24 hours and you're exchanging promos. To be honest, I've seen accounts growing an extra 100 followers a day strictly from exchanging story shoutouts with people within their niche, so it's an effective strategy. Now that we've covered 3 main points on how you can grow your Instagram account utilizing the Instagram algorithm, I want to get into point number 4, the bonus point, and actually one of the main reasons for this video. I get a lot of questions about engagement groups, and a lot of people ask, are they dead? Are they still working? Are they detectable? So let's answer those for you right now. Instagram has been able to detect engagement groups, especially on the Instagram platform. So if you are in Instagram DM Messenger and you're in groups there, you can pretty much be sure that Instagram knows about it, and they're going to most likely reduce your profile quality score just a bit. Your best bet is to use engagement groups that are off of the Instagram platform, such as ones that are on Telegram. I hesitate to say using ones that are on WhatsApp and Facebook, because WhatsApp and Facebook are both owned by Facebook, who also owns Instagram. So your best bet really is to use applications like Telegram and other services in order to engage with the engagement group users. I've included a link down in the description below to 100 secret engagement groups that you can check out today. You can actually download the free PDF I've included for you, and it's going to help you join some engagement groups that are off of Instagram and allow your profile to get a bit more exposure, your posts to get a bit more exposure, and you're going to grow a lot faster utilizing these engagement groups. A lot of people will join groups thinking that that's going to drive the total growth of their account, but really it's not the only means. You have to have an all-encompassing strategy. That's why I've given you 3 points prior to this bonus point that explain how you can structure your content strategy, how you can do your competitor research, how you can utilize hashtags, and how you can network with other influencers to grow your account. Now you want to do that in conjunction with engagement groups, and you're going to see some massive results. So if you found this video informative, entertaining, hit it with a thumbs up, add it to your favorites, share it with a friend, and make sure you download that free Clout Daily PDF guide regarding engagement groups. I've included the link in the description below. I encourage you to check it out. Grow your Instagram account today, improve your profile utilizing the Instagram algorithm. Good luck to you. I'll see you again next time.